Alrighty. Let's see, does it pick it up? So I'm kind of excited. Oh, I forgot my headphones. Damn. Oh, here's hoping I enunciate. So the orange straps are my redneck TRX. Hopefully that doesn't kill me one day, and I'll be able to show you guys some stuff with that. But otherwise, my workout of the day is apparently press, deadlift, and squat, or split squat. And my deadlift is supposed to be at 80 pounds today. What did I fuck up there? Oh, I fucked that up. Yeah, whatever. So we're bumping both of these up to 80. Yeah, it's supposed to be 75. And then my military press is supposed to be 45 as well. So, deadlift with 80 pounds, press with 45, and then squat with 80. If the sound clarity is not as good, it's because I forgot my earbuds, which I think have the microphone on them. But we'll see what happens. Alrighty. So first things first. Deadlift. So I've got my 45 and 35. I'm probably going to do the heavier weight in the opposite hand again. And nice little burn. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna leave this running and get my headphones. Phone camera. Alrighty. So let's see here. Personal update, always fun. I went ring shopping today. So, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to make the ex-girlfriend joke here in a couple weeks, couple months. My fiance will be real mad about that. Alrighty. Ooh, that was kind of ugly. So, I had an old foot injury where this is my foot. The splinter of the deck went into my foot and flipped over, so the wound automatically closed, and I never got a proper chance to bleed. So I was literally walking on the side of my foot for like a while, I'll say 2 weeks maybe. I ended up going to an urgent care. They opened it up and it bled out and it was just instant pressure relief. But as a result, my foot stability is not what it is, not what it needs to be. Which makes right single leg exercises tough, especially when I don't practice them. So, and that's where it's, again, when you work out consistently, you notice these little deficits and you can correct them so that they don't become a bigger issue further down the road. Oh, God. What else? Oh, that's good water. I'm filming this the day after the Bills played the Ravens. I'm happy the Bills have moved on. I'm sorry that the Ravens have lost, but hey, if the Bills can finally bring a championship home to their city after such a god-awful year, that would be great. That being said, if Buffalo wins, right, like the number of COVID cases is going to skyrocket in the Buffalo fan region, because that's just how they do things out there. So, I'm happy for Buffalo. I'm sad Ravens lost, but Buffalo, if you win, you gotta be smart. Wow. All right, so we're gonna switch to military press next, which means adjusting the camera like a noob. All right. So aside from personal update, relationship update, my weight loss isn't progressing the way that I expected it to be. Like, I cut out grape juice about a month ago, and then I reduced my chicken intake from 6 ounces to 5 ounces. So I'm like, okay, but I'm not at 178 anymore like I was, or like I'd vary closer to 178, 180. I'm in that 175 to 178 range. I'm like, I thought I was drinking like 2 glasses of grape juice, that's 360 calories, and then taking out like an ounce of chicken I feel like brought me up to like closer to 400 calories that I was in a deficit in. And then I was working out, so I was like, okay, maybe I should have been losing like a pound a week. And I feel like that's just not been the case. So what I've done additionally is reduce my coconut oil and olive oil from 1 tablespoon to 1 teaspoon per meal. So that's going to be another 160 calorie cut. So that should kind of push me towards that. And I think what I was doing was I was probably closer to 1 cup of grape juice. That's 180 plus what did I say, 160. So we're at like 240, and then I'll say like 300 for the chicken. So I should be losing more weight now by comparison. But we'll see. All right. Alright, so I'm actually happy about that set. I did get a little click in my elbow, but by really kind of puffing my chest up, I got more of this working versus just like the arm. it just felt a little more fluid. Let's see here. Can you see it? I don't know if you'll be able to see it though. I did do a little cupping on myself. I was having a little trouble with that rotation again. It goes away after a few days, but it's annoying. So, might have some slight bruising there. All right. Had a hefty dinner last night, which again goes, I know, like, so my weight loss has not been trending in the way that I feel like it should be, and I know a lot of it is entirely my fault. Like, I go Monday through Friday, I got all my prep set up, I got 2 extra meals for the weekend. So like yesterday it was chicken parm with bucatini pasta, with a crostata, with ice cream, caramel sauce, and some flaky sea salt, plus some wine. And since I was watching the game, afterwards I had 2 beers, some buffalo chicken dip, some spinach artichoke dip with tortilla chips. Like, whatever potential deficit I may have been in during the week, I just potentially could have eliminated it with that one meal. So I know that's entirely my fault. And like today I was at like 7,000 steps. And normally I'm like closer to 10, 12 on a weekend, especially when I'm doing all my chores. So like, I'm not holding myself as accountable as I should be towards my weight loss. All right. So as a result, let's see here. So for breakfast, I killed off. I had like a little portion of chicken parm that I didn't finish, so I killed that off. That was at like 9:30 this morning, 8 or 9, something like that. And of course, my dumb ass. Prior to that, I made myself a cup of coffee using a mocha pot, because that's my it's my coffee treat for the week. Since I normally drink instant. And I was like, oh well, I have a little ice cream left. I'll use that as creamer. So yeah, I mean, it was delicious, but again, it's just the deficit that I put myself in might have just been again eroded by that treat. I typically just drink my coffee black because I'm like, third of a cup of ice cream might be 150 calories, but it's like, that much versus, 3 ounces of chicken could be about 150 calories and it's gonna keep me more full. Wow. Alright, so that's it. My elbow did click again. And I know why. And I think I got a better idea why that. I got the thoracic extension, but my gut's just like sticking out. And you see how much like curve I got on my back? So as soon as I squeeze my ass, it kind of elevates me a little bit. So, whew. So I didn't hydrate the way I was supposed to either. So like, you can hear it. I'm out of breath. This is kicking my ass. I think I slept okay last night, but like, the stuff I did yesterday, did not set me up for success today. What else? Oh hell, I was gonna talk about something else. So we'll see how this workout goes. Oh, cardio, right? Because that's what I was gonna talk about. Found my old phone. So what I'll probably do is use it to run some of these free apps that I've been doing, or I've used in the past, to kind of give myself a cardio workout, so that way you guys can kind of see what does it look like before you try it. Again, it's the cost of a download, but you know, I think some of them do have more premium features that you can purchase into, but I'm cheap. All right, that was 2 sets. 3 more sets to go. So I'm pretty satisfied with the fact that I got up to 45 on the shoulder press for 5 reps. Because like my kind of standard was like, before all this, I think was like I'd be able to get up to about, oh, let's see, I've got it open. On a good day, I was able to hit, for my notes, 100 pounds for 5 to 6 reps. So if I had like a 2.5 pound magnet, which I might invest in at some point, I think I'd be able to hit, let's see here. Yeah, like, I don't know what day this was, but I hit 100 pounds for 5 reps, 3 reps, 2 reps, and then 1 rep. And then earlier in the week, I was able to hit 90 pounds for 8, 4, 3, 2. So, like, the fact that I'm hitting 90 for 5 for 5, I'm content with, considering how long it's been since I've been in the gym. Okay. Here we go. Wait, shit, did I do my, oh, that's right, it's now time for the left arm. Yeah, no click, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a drink of water here. Update my thing of my job. 1, 2, 3. 2 more to go. So my favorite part about working by myself at home, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Every man likes the smell of his own brew. Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that I'm filming this, trying to post it up on YouTube, right, or somewhere, like, I'd probably just be working out in my underwear to save myself the laundry. Like, that's for real. Okay, so, cardio-wise, I did enjoy a few things, and let's see if I remember to bring them up once I do this next set. 1. All right. All right. So I used to do martial arts. I was a runner. I do enjoy jump rope. So again, I'm probably going to pick up a pad for jump rope. And what I may try and do with that is see how long I can jump rope for as like a stress test my first time. And if that's above, let's say if it's above 40 seconds, what I'll probably do is I'll run couch to 5K but with jump rope. And progress myself that way. Down dog, which I did that yoga program through a couple, I don't know, videos ago. They offer yoga, they offer HIIT, there's several things that they offer, and they do have a annual membership, which is cheaper than like the monthly. So if you, what I need to do for myself is I need to commit to it more before I buy into it. But it's like, well, Mark, if you buy into it, then you'd be more accountable to it. And I'm like, I see that argument as well. But all right, next set, here we go. 1. Again, Buddy Distinct Strength. He's put up videos like, hey, here's a kettlebell HIIT cardio workout you can do to instead of jogging or biking, stationary cardio or going outside, because cardio can be boring, no lie. Works out the most important muscle in your body, your heart. But, you gotta find something that works for you. So one of the things I like is shadow boxing. So I got 2 pairs of gloves. I think one's like 7 ounces and the other one is like 16 ounces. And I have done a couple of variations. I've done standard boxing rounds, championship boxing rounds, standard MMA rounds, and championship MMA rounds, or title, whatever you want to call it. So 3 minutes of punching at a relatively decent intensity while you're trying to hold 1 pound gloves on each arm. And you're constantly, you're still doing like that little side step jig. So it's like, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 4, 3, 6. And you're like, oh, that was only 3 minutes, but you only get 60 seconds in between, and you got to do that 12 times. You're going to be sweating in ways you didn't realize. And same thing, and that's like for boxing. With the MMA one, you start adding in kicks and elbows, so you're sitting, it's like 10 knees, and you're like, oh God, 2, 3, 10. And what I've done for myself is like the odd rounds, my left foot is forward. The even rounds, my right foot is forward. So not only am I having to deal with like being a southpaw now and thinking about that, but now I'm having to stabilize on that right leg, which again I'm having trouble with. And so I'm alternating that way. It's hard. If I can figure out a good way to film it, I'll try and do an entire round for you guys, but I might wuss out midway. All right, last set. 1, 2. Had a tech helping me out Friday, which I don't normally get. And he's trying to get into PT school, and he's helping out another clinic. And they're so busy that they just don't get a chance to talk about why they're doing things with these techs that are trying to get into the movement field, I'm going to say. And why, some people prefer XQ versus YQ, or X technique versus Y technique. And I told him, I was like, listen, there's a few exercises I don't like and I see people do and they drive me crazy. But if I see their justification for doing the specific exercise in a specific way, fine. So that's really like that was one thing like my CS hard on me was like, justify your actions. Like, you needed to, like, why did you choose this exercise? Because, why? Because, this reason. Why not this exercise? Well, okay, I have a reason for that too. Here we go. 1. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 8. Of course, I've been chugging all this water. I vacuumed and I'm like, oh, I'm very thirsty. I gotta pee. And I'm definitely gonna do that before I start these split squats, so. Bio break. Headphones, split squats, hating myself. Let's see here. I think there's still some, or I don't think there is anymore, that, non-specific exercise is generally just as good as specific exercise in regards to most musculoskeletal conditions. That being said, or I'll say in relation to core work at least, like me having to pick something up off the floor is core work. Me doing an overpress head, my core has to stabilize. So, but the science aside, if people are coming to you as a movement professional, like PT, personal trainer, chiropractor, athletic trainer, strength coach, Olympic lifting coach, whatever, martial artist, they're coming to you with a certain expectation. They're like, I want to grow my chest. And if you don't give them something that makes them feel like they're working their chest, they're going to find a trainer that does. So, my doctor said you're going to give me core work for my spine because he thinks I have a weak core, or I think I have a weak core. So, you can also, you can always educate them and do the proper assessment and let them know their strengths and their weaknesses. But, sales, basically, people come to you with an expectation, and if you can't deliver on that, they're going to leave. So I was listening to FMS and I'm laughing. Again, right leg issues. That they're like, that they, when they're doing their thing, they always ask people to like stand on one leg. And unsurprisingly, when people go to stand on one leg, they choose their preferred leg. So then their follow-up question is, what's wrong with your other leg? And boom, you instantly get like a medical history out of that. Oh yeah, I sprained my ankle in 5th grade and it just never like recovered. Okay. So, and which side of your back hurts? Oh yeah, it's my right side. You think those two have a connection? Maybe. Four. And 5. Alrighty. So, I might start going back to my old ways. Of doing, I call it papal, but I might have to modify it to like incorporate 3 workouts a week. Like doing push-pull legs still. It's a total body workout still. But like I used to do push-pull legs as accessory. But I really do like the idea of these, some of this functional stuff that I've been doing, like that, like doing a halo or something like that over top. Where I'm working in the like tall meal or half meal, something like that, just to change it up because I'm kind of getting bored of this 5x5 program. And it's like, I recognize that my weight options are limited, but it's like, okay, I can still, there's still more I can do. And just, variety is the spice of life. So that was something I was considering doing, was creating like a workout of the day thing. And let me do this set before I go too far. 1. 3. Whew. 4. And 5. So, sometimes we don't want to make a choice. We just want some people just to tell us to do stuff. Because that's so bad. Like, I don't know, I'm just making shit up now. Fatigue's getting to me. You might hear a little bit of a wheeze too. And I think that's more to do with how shitty I ate yesterday versus exercise. But yeah, so, hey, let's do some sprint type workout. Power, strength, and muscular endurance. Just to vary it up. So you have you're challenging your bodies in different ways. And if you're thinking, well, Mark, I can't do sprints because XYZ. Okay. Maybe you're a little older, you're a little arthritic. What if I just challenge you to, you know, like, what a time, how long it takes you to get across, like, to go through one of your hallways. All right, awesome. Now see if you can't do it faster. That's your sprint. And then rest, and then sprint, and then rest. That'd be kind of the idea of it. Just to give variable options, just so you're not feeling like, oh, the same shit again. That might be something I do for myself. I do have some strength goals I'd like to hit. And it's not that I want to abandon those, it's just, what if I could just be strong enough to do the things I want to do without having to, like, and it's like again shitty, like without having to be like, oh, you have to be in the gym every day, or like, you know, that I can't skip a weightlifting workout to do something else. One. Maybe that could be a good segue, like, so let's go with like it's like, don't ask me the math on this at all. I don't want to say like, like I had some, like, of the 5 lifts, I had 5 numbers associated with each one. And that the military press was like minimum 3/4 of my body weight. Row was my body weight. Bench was 1 1/4. Squat was 1 1/2, and dead was 1 3/4. I don't know where I got those numbers. I don't know why I chose them. But, you know, in terms of number specifics, I want to be able to lift 135 pounds for press weighing 165. Whether that's 3/4 or not, I don't know. I would have liked to keep my row and my bench at like the same thing. But like 165 for row and then 225 for bench, I'm like, that's decent. And then squat would have been like something. And then I wanted my deadlift to be, I wanted to be able to deadlift 315 without straps. And I never quite got to that. And I mean, for my own personal needs, I feel that, you know, that would give me enough muscular strength to be able to run comfortably. I like rock climbing, I like martial arts, so it gives me like that power and stability that I would need for that kind of thing. It was a 3 rep max, right? That I'd be able to rep it 3 times for all those numbers, except for the squat, because I can't remember that one. And 5. I think I just screwed some up there, but I'm going to say that was the end of set 3. So I got set 4 coming up. So, I mean, I would say if you're just like an average Joe, like just, stay fit, healthy. A body weight, being able to squat your, plus the bar, the weight on the bar equals your body weight, should be viable for you. The deadlift, I don't want a little more. How much is a little more? I don't have a precise number for that. I feel like being able to bench and row 135 pounds for the average person, average man, all right, should be viable. And then for the military press, maybe like at least 65 pounds. Right, that's like a hefty bag of dog food that you gotta put overhead somewhere, or your suitcase, or a carry-on or something like that. And you should feel comfortable doing that. So I always want people to progress past that, but like a start. Same thing, can you do like 10 push-ups? Can you do 3 pull-ups? Can you do a minute plank? Minute plank and side plank at the very minimum. Yeah. I feel like being able to run a mile is something people should be capable of. Running 2 to 3 would be not out of the ballpark of just general health and wellness before you even get into like fitness. It's like, endurance wise, you should be able to do a lot of basic stuff for at least 30 to 60 minutes. Like, can you go for a walk for 30 minutes? Great. Are you exhausted? Shouldn't be. Unless you're like race walking, but even then, that's something you can, like, maybe that's something you need to change. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be exhausted after each one. And that's where going, following up with your doc to be like, hey, is my cardiac function great? No, you have really high blood pressure. Like, slow down your walking. Or turns out you're deficient in this vitamin or mineral. You should consider supplementing if you're not consuming it enough in your regular diet. So I got one more set to go, and this workout will have taken me about probably like 50 to 52 minutes. So, I'm definitely gonna need a shot off my inhaler after this. But we're definitely gonna need to like, my quads are lit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hoping this last set and I didn't cheat myself, but I'm tired. Oh, fun quote on muscle soreness. Let's see if I remember it after this set, because the blood is going through the brain, but not in a probably high enough amount. All right, here we go. Last one. 5. All right, so, it's been answered 100 times. I'm sure. But, if I'm not sore the next day, did I not work out right or hard enough or whatever? You hear me like this? You hear how out of breath I am? This thing in my job is saying I'm at 142 heart rate. Yeah, I think what I'm doing today is enough so I can function tomorrow. All right. I'm out of breath. I got a light layer of sweat going. I'm working hard. So, there we go. Last set. Time to get the burn. Oh. 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 All right. Oh. Goldilocks. Today was Goldilocks. Have some fun. Or this weekend was Goldilocks, right? I can cheat a little bit, but don't cheat too much. Because we pay for it the next day. Find a good weight to work at. But you don't have to be too sore the next day. But if you're not breathing hard, it could be a sign that you need to bump it up. You need to be a little hard on yourself to hold yourself accountable. But you need to be so hard on yourself that you shame or guilt yourself into a rash action. So, all right, folks. All right. Hey, if you've been working out with me, or did your workout today, good job. I hope you left enough in the tank to do what you need to do tomorrow. Rest up, hydrate well, sleep well. Just do you. Be awesome.